Hi there. For those of you who don't know me and who are actually watching this, my name is April. I am middle-aged. I am a full-blooded Chinese person, which is funny because yes, my colored contacts are in because my non-colored ones are soaking in enzyme. I did curl my hair because I just felt like it. And I am fat. So I am not really adhering to the Asian stereotype, at least the lotus blossom or the tiger lily. Which one? I don't do kung fu. I don't have super pale skin. It's just a trick of the light. I haven't seen my feet since grade 5 because I have ginormous boobs. I have a big mouth, metaphorically. So I'm reading a couple of things over the weekend. No, I lie. Yesterday, about the upcoming movie Shang Chi, which stars a fellow Toronto actor, Simu Liu. And something really triggered me, and it was about this whole monolid thing. Allegedly, people on Weibo criticizing his eyes and Awkwafina's eyes for being smaller and monolidded. Okay, funny story to start with. I have a little bit more of an eyelid than a lot of my kin. That has not stopped me from being the least successful person in my family. You know, when you do the back-to-back and they compare all your accomplishments, white boyfriend goes down, a scholarship goes up, blah, 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 blah. One year I literally did win because I had the eyelids. Which is not a win that I'm particularly proud of because I didn't really do anything to earn it. If you think that Emma Stone, Claudia Schiffer, and Giselle Bundchen have beautiful eyes, but not people like Awkwafina and Simu, you can go f*** yourselves. Because why is it exotic on non-Asians, but just bleh on Asians? I mean, look at this entire industry of double-sided tape for your eyelids, which I confess I did kind of use when I was younger, and I'm still very curious. Whereas in the Western world, the lovely non-Chinese ladies with the monolid are considered exotic and gorgeous, and frankly, I figure that's probably why Emma was cast as a part Chinese person, part Chinese Hawaiian person, because the rest of her face doesn't really look Chinese. So what you're telling us, people in Weibo, is that a look that has been criticized throughout history, we still shouldn't be proud of. Okay, because you want people with bigger eyes who are maybe not so skinny or whatever it is you're looking for. You basically want anime-looking humans. And if you look at some of the Chinese movies that have come out as of late, all those goddesses in there, yeah, I haven't seen a flea-eyed goddess in there anywhere. Is that an equally representative portrayal of our people? I don't fucking think so. You know why? Because people like me aren't portrayed anywhere. Even in a lot of the movies and the shows that are considered avant-garde, you know, like, oh yes, they're really breaking the stereotypes of race. No, they're not. Because, I mean, there's a bit of fat shaming too. You have fat guys, but you don't have fat women, and definitely not fat women who are considered attractive when they're of an ethnic persuasion. That's not typically stereotyped as being larger. So, I actually wasn't originally going to go see Shang Chi because I have, you know, my own baggage. And I looked at Awkwafina and thought, oh my God, she's the perfect lotus blossom snow lily that I see in Pacific Mall all the time. And just reminds me of what, you know, hideous large Sasquatch I am. But having read all of that bullshit about the monolid and how they are not representative of Chinese people, no, I'm going to be front row when it eventually comes to the theater, because everything's shut down in Toronto anyway. Be that as it may. A lot of other issues with Shang-Chi that I haven't really looked into, like the whole Fu Manchu thing. But hello, let's see what they do with it before we harp on it. Okay, I'm one of these people who cried the first time I saw excerpts of Breakfast at Tiffany's. And I'm also of the general attitude that, you know, you have a lot of these negative yellow peril stereotypes. Of course they're bad, but you're looking at an established comic book story, and there's been some tweaking, so they're trying, and I'm pretty sure they're not going to make Tony Leung into one of these buck teeth evil Ben Kingsley types. Yeah, I went there. Because frankly, I have loved Tony Leung since Look Denge back in the 80s, and he can really do no wrong in my eyes. So still an international treasure. I look forward to seeing the movie now with my slightly less monolidded eyes, but also being representative of the Chinese ethnicity. And I hope that all of this Asian hate bullshit stops sometime soon, especially if it's coming from our own.